Hey YouTube, this is Dareth. Today I'm going to do something a bit crazy. I'm going to start a mini series. I'm going to call it Meet Mayhem. I'm going to make a bunch of different farms: cow farm, chicken farm, sheep farm, if I get to that kind of thing. I've got a couple of designs I've been putting off for quite a few months now on building, and one of the reasons why my contingency episode is late is that when trying to record it, I couldn't put in the part moving the cows and then doing the part where I had to actually build it in the same episode without it being 45 minutes longer or longer. So, anyway, I'm going to make this tutorial on the cow farm. So let's go ahead and see what's been going on. This right here, and this. All these different stone contraptions are different iterations of cow farms I've been trying to do. So after all this work and all this time and watching some other people on YouTube and getting inspiration and stuff like that, I've come up with my own design and I like it. It works really well. And let's head off. I'm in a new world, a super flat world, to do some show you how a couple examples of kind of stuff I did. So if you recognize this, you're awesome, because I actually got this design from DocM77. This is what he built on Season 4 Minecraft server for his cow farm. And this is where I got the general idea on how to do it, because in 1.6, the mechanics are that if you take some wheat, there's no wheat there. Why is there no wheat there? Because it's right here. Let's make it a stack. You basically hold this down, and it feeds them, and a baby shows up, and they get shot down to here. Well, here I can, nope, he's still at the ground. Well, essentially that guy, he's glitched out. But in the 1.6, 1.7 mechanics, the babies are 1 high instead of 2 high, or depending on what size the adult mob is. Yeah, there we go. And you let them grow up and just kill them with sword or whatever. But I came up, after I saw this, and I saw the math by Doc on the server. I'm going to show that clip right now.
What you have to do is you have to build something like that. Let's build it here. If you imagine, if you look at it from the side, here the adult cows would sit in that box, you know, and then they would sit right here. And then you would make something like that. This filter. Wait, I need to use Silk Touch. And that's about it. That's the principle. If you imagine, and then you go further out a bit, and then you have a sign sitting here preventing the water from flowing in. And that's the idea, you know. The adult cows are too high. They will not be able to fit through. So if you have a source block here flowing in this direction with water, of course the baby cows, which are only 1 high, would fit through this gap, and there you could flush them out. You could do the same thing with baby pigs. They fit through a gap like this. Let me quickly grab the half slab. Actually do it like this, and have the water stream also pushing in this direction. Normally you should give them a bit of space so it works better like this, and have the water stream pushing this way. The baby pigs will fit through here, and you could also filter them out because they're so small. So those are the basic animal filters you could use, and that is what we use over there in this cow farm.
After I saw this right here and the clip, I came up with this. This may not be the exact way I had done it on my single player world. I've already ripped it out, and I'd have to go dig through a whole bunch of different world saves to find it. I mean, I've got the same world but different stuff. But you would feed the cows, they'd come out here. You see that sign right there? Go like this. this would kill adult cows but not hurt the babies, and it'd be collected in here. And if I wanted to do it another way, all I would have to do is go like that. And I don't actually have, it's not it's not survival, so I couldn't pick up the bucket, but essentially it gives you cooked steak. So with that concept, it's a bit manual, button, stuff like that. Just a tiny bit of redstone, just a piston and a block, and there you go. There you have it. The one problem is if you have 150 cows in here, since it's a 1 by 1 area, all these cows are hitting their hitbox back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, so that sometimes the babies can't escape up there, so that number steadily grows. And so I had to come up with a new design because I kept getting upwards of 300 cows in there and would have to keep killing them. So I had to rip that out and make something new. Now this is what I came up with. What I've got, I'm gonna make sure it's on peaceful. Yep. Come on. Game mode 0. There we go. Perfect. Essentially what I've got here is a different setup. Makes it easier to show it creative, duh. But in here you would have cows up on top of this. Here, I can go ahead and throw in some cows. See, right now all the cows right there is off, so that it won't create a lot of lag when you're not trying to use it. Whenever you need to use it, you would click that button and have the water. That's why there's a half slab right here, so you can actually reach the button. But again, it's the same concept of hit the button, then hold down a stack of wheat, and you get baby cows kind of thing. But right here, it's a 360-degree area, so the baby cows can go anywhere out of there and get hit into here. They won't suffocate in this because it's too high, and they just hit each other until they end up down here on top of here. And let me hop out and show you the kind of redstone I added to do that. Again, I've got a piston pusher and a double edge detector kind of thing over there. This one, again, does the, let me go ahead and give me 2 cows. Come on. There's one. Alright, so essentially you would go like that, and they would suffocate after a few seconds. Just go like that. Any new cows, baby cows, or whatever would be on top of that block, and the distance isn't too high for them to die or get damaged. So you would get raw beef or steak, or not steak but leather. Put in some more cows in there. Let them pop on down here, and we wait for a second. Come on. Yeah, they like to hit each other when they're big, but baby cows don't have much of a problem. I mean, they will eventually fall down. See, like right about there. Yep. And the other one pops down. So then I go like this. A tick of lava. They burn to death, and it doesn't burn up the items. And bang, cooked steak. Now this is really great for cow farms because, oh, this guy escaped because of how I did it. Must have escaped when I broke this block. But essentially, when you're doing this, you take this and you feed your cows, and the best way to do it is to hold shift and pull back and hold it right about here, and just do it stack by stack. I usually keep, on a server, maximum 75 cows. On single player world, I have about 150 cows in there. Basically enough to where you can do a stack of wheat every 5 minutes kind of thing. I have a timer set for 7-minute increments, so you have time for the cows to actually breed. But anyway, So you've got this. Sometimes there is a problem when you have on hopper. Mobs will glitch through hoppers and they will sit there. Not a problem if you just wait for all the cows to become adult cows. You can actually do one of these. Let me get some more cows in there. Pop this down. Here we go. So if you don't want to do it that way or that way, you can always take a sword and hit it from the side because their hitbox glitches slightly through this box. So you can hit them that way. If they happen to be sitting on top of the hopper, you can always go like this. I can't hit the baby cow because his hitbox is too small. But another problem is once they glitch out and then grow up, they will actually end up in here. So eventually you will get cows that will escape. So if you want to create a fence around here or just have this on an area where you really don't care if there's cows everywhere, go ahead every once in a while, just go ahead and murder the cows if they escape, kind of thing. Go around with a sword. Extra XP, and it's kind of fun actually. Speaking of XP, I figured I'd show you how this thing works in actuality. First off, what I have is I've got Ethos one-click farm. You hold the seeds right there. Bone meal makes it into wheat. Plenty of wheat, kind of thing. That's the next thing on the Xinchi server after I move all the cows. This is just some meat I have. I do a lot of raw beef trading for villagers, kind of thing. A little stockpile of steak, kind of thing. So essentially what you do is you see all the baby cows. This doesn't touch them. You get a dance? You get a dance? Oh, there we go. He's dancing. Alright. So what I've got up here is, like I said, I've got 130 cows or so. Some of them I lost in translation from the other one. So I just hold this right here and watch the number go down. And you want to get it as close to that thing as possible without actually clicking on the block. So you see now why I have a 7-minute timer, and sometimes you go a little bit to the sides. You see why I have a 7-minute timer, because you don't go through a stack instantaneously because there's a lot of cows. So just go up and down, feed the cows, make that stack disappear. It's actually a pretty good farm. If you go through like 6 stacks of wheat every 7 minutes, you've got like 39 levels. I've actually got it written down. I'll hold that down and I will check the notebook I have right here that has all that math. Let's see here. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so 11. It takes 11 breeds to get to level 39, and I use this time to repair my pick and stuff like that. I'll probably do that later. Basically, you stand right here, or actually right here, to pick up the XP, because it goes through the corner. Then what you do is you would stand right here to get the rest of it. As you can see, when they grow up, some of them escape. Doesn't matter too much. So I think I'll just show it this way because this is how I usually do it, just to get extra XP. Unless I'm lazy, I just hit the button. Just hit it like that. Or yeah, I'm gonna do it this way. Pick up the XP, and there we go. And there's all the junk, and you would run around, find all the extra cows that escaped. I have another portal right here. The cows end up going through there sometimes, whatever. So essentially, there you go. I guess onward with that's pretty much it for the explanation on how to use this thing. Whenever you're done, come up here. Make sure you turn this off if you're on a server single player. I have my cow farm in unloaded chunks just because I can, and it's slightly better to not have a whole bunch of farms in one area, as I've found out. So let's go on to the building phase. Start off with going 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Wait, that's too high. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Click. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, that's right. So what you would do now is you would find the center. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. You go ahead and create a box around that kind of thing. And put some pillars right here. Go ahead, open up your inventory to get your sign out and bust this out. Grab a chest and hopper. There we go. Then you would take your glass, place that there. You can hold shift to make it actually go there. I'm just gonna sit here for a second. Grab the piston and then the lever to power the piston. Simple as pie. So use your wooden button. I guess it really doesn't matter whether it's stone or wooden. I just like wooden because you can actually see it. A couple pieces of redstone. Click, click, click. Click, click, click. Put a block there. Take this there. Redstone to always having that powered. And go ahead, pop that there. Okay. So I believe that's, nope, it's not all the redstone part. Alright, so let's go ahead, make this go outwards. This has got to be a 5x5 platform. And you can always shift and go over the side kind of thing. It's going, the 5x5 platform is going to touch at the corners of these pillars themselves. And then you're going to fence it in kind of thing with the stone on the sides. Close the F3 screen because I know most of you, it bugs you. Whatever. Pop that over there. Take a bucket of water, one in each of the corners after you place a sign, of course. So you're going to need a sign there and a sign there. Bucket of water, bucket of water, bucket of water, so that it all flows to the center without making source blocks. And I already got that sign, good. So now you would make the wall, except for the corners, too high. You would go around doing that. And then you would do one of these. And make the ring around it. Place a block. Take out a second dispenser. Place it face up. Usually when you're in single player, you can just break those two blocks out with a pick and then hop out and jump on around kind of thing. So let's go ahead, continue with the pattern kind of thing. And you would, the reason why placing the hopper first is a good idea because you can place that, break it, and the block will hit the water and be collected by the hopper, and you won't have to worry about losing items if you don't pick it up fast enough. So that's pretty cool. Go ahead, place that there. And I forgot one thing, which was the signs here. Because you got to keep the water from escaping. And now, Let's figure out where the entrance was. This is the back. Okay. Need a bucket of water. I need a button. And I need a half slab. So you would break this one right here. You would hold down shift, place the button on the dispenser itself, place your bucket of water in there. That's it for the redstone on that. Pretty cool. Alright, so let's grab a ladder. And that is pretty much it. You would have your cows in here. And the last finishing touch would be place torches so that you don't have mobs all around the area. Kind of more aesthetics than lighting, putting them right here, but anyway. And so that's it. Oh, wait, one last thing. It's best to make sure you don't place the redstone on the dirt because Endermen can actually grief this farm. And crap, forgot to place the lava in here. So there. So again, one quick pulse of lava. Use that. Don't press this button, then press that because it will destroy the lava source block. Just general rule of thumb. This is a double-edged detector. Essentially, it extends, turning this off, then turns it on for a quick pulse, retracts, turns off, then turns it back on again so that it pulls the lava back in. That's how that works. And so that's it. That's the building of the cow farm. These two are identical. So hope you guys enjoyed watching. Leave a like, subscribe. I will show in my next contingency video on how to move the cows into the system using nether portals, because I found trying to lead them up with mine carts and stuff like that was a real pain. You can, but oh gosh. And build them up before you try to move them in there. You can't, with this design, you cannot breed the cows while they're in there. There's no feasible way to do that. Because of how the cows work. You may be able to replace the signs with blocks that they're captured, then feed them up here, but that would be very hard to do. And then break the blocks, put signs back. But anyway, that's pretty much it. This has been Darath. Leave a like, subscribe. I'm out. See you guys later.